Hello everyone. Wait, no, redo. Hello sugar buns. I don't really sound enthusiastic, do I today? I'm here to teach you about hunter mindset. Everything you need to know about hunter, to be fair, the mindset that I have, because I've been getting questions lately about, how I'm able to deal with stuff like survivor's toxicity, even though I don't really do a good job on that. So someone asked me, I want to main a hunter but I'm not very good with them, and normally I get very toxic survivors. Do you have any tips? I enjoy playing survivor more, but I want to branch out a little bit. So basically, right, currently IDV we have we have really strong characters. We have characters such as Forward, Priestess, Seer. We have Forward, so we have really strong characters. We have Forward, Priestess, Seer. To be fair, you can even count like Prisoner as a very strong character, Batter as a very strong character, and who else? Merc. Merc is a strong character. An Explorer is a decent choose for like Decoder, but like Mechanics is still the best out there. So like you have so many really good survivors, but then for a hunter side, you probably only have Bonbon. You probably only have Sculptor on the S tier list. Bonbon will count as A. Axeboy will count as A. Dream Witch is maybe S. You don't know. And then like we have Pauline that's on S as well. Nayad, I'm not too sure. So like, let me just explain Identity V currently. Cipher Rush. Cipher Rush has been like a problem for all starting hunters. Let's be honest, it always has been. For Identity V, when you play hunter, you need to know all spawn locations, right? You literally need to go to like custom, normal mode, and then you need to be like map information. You need to learn the spawn locations, right? Back then, before I made like spawn location guides, how you should rotate. But like for beginning survivors, literally it's very hard to learn all spawn locations, especially when you're just starting to play hunter or beginning hunter, my lord. So the number one thing is spawn locations, because you don't want to get Cipher Rush if you don't know where survivors are. Also, the next thing, I've watched Blebber's video as well, right? I was like, maybe I should go check up some hunter guides, and apparently Blebber made one about Cipher Rush and looking for survivors, and he made one very good statement. Survivors will always know where you are. You will have, let's say, okay, you'll have an explorer who will know your location, you'll have a mind's eye who will know your location, you'll have a lawyer who will know your location, so that's already 3, and you also have a seer who will always know your location no matter what happens. Also, do not forget that there's actually personas that helps as well. One mistake the survivor makes, the location of the hunter is displayed for 7 seconds when a survivor is shocked while decoding a cipher machine. 7 seconds. That's a long time. And you will know the hunter's spawn location. So like it's really hard to find survivors in high tier as well, right? But then learning spawn points will definitely help. That's the first thing I'll say. Second thing about Cipher Rush is it's very crucial that everyone who starts playing survivors first need to bring blink. No matter what you do, I don't care what you do, bring blink first when you're starting off a survivor, a hunter I mean. Because due to the fact that we have Cipher Rush, you're able to finish ciphers in 60 seconds. Like by the time your blink is up, you can say 2.5 or 2 and 75% of the ciphers are done. You want to down the survivor fast, bring blink. That's the number one step to do. When you're getting more comfortable with your hunter, you can change it to teleport, peepers, excitement, etc. right? But blink will definitely be one of the best traits to bring when you're starting off a new hunter, that is for sure. Next part, number 3. Hunters. You need to choose a hunter that goes by your playing style. There's Joseph that counters Cipher Rush, but not really, because Prisoner is a thing, Mechanic is a thing. There's Geisha that can close the distance, but her hitbox is so annoyingly short, you have to get used to it. there's Axeboy with really good map control. There's also Mad Eyes with really good map control. But like, Axeboy's chase is actually not bad, but he's being nerfed, right? He's being nerfed, so he's considered more like, I think he's worse than Anne right now. Is he worse than Anne? I think he's worse than Anne right now. Or even, you can have like Breaking Wheel for like the guarantee 60-second down when you get Blink. You've Undead, I wouldn't really count Undead that all good. But like, you've Gamekeeper as well to close the distance with this and then to like hook survivors. So like, choose a hunter that you vibe with the most, that you enjoy playing the most. I have Sculptor. I enjoy playing Sculptor a lot, alright, because of her background story. That's how I like literally fell in love with Sculptor. That's why I started playing Sculptor. So choose a hunter you really enjoy playing with. That's number 3. Number 4, Toxic Survivors. No matter what you do, no matter what game you're in, no matter what game you play, no matter where you are in this goddamn world, there's always going to be toxicity somewhere. There's always going to be someone that wants to bring you down. There's always going to be someone that's like, haha, you're better, I'm better than you. There's always going to be someone that's in quick match that like literally says, GG, easy, I kited for 120 seconds when you're just trying out a hunter, and be like, bro, who the fuck actually tryhards in quick match? And then when that happened, I actually played Sculptor and they got destroyed at 4 ciphers. I didn't say GG easy though, because like that's just, no, I'm not like that, honestly. But like, honestly, for people who do that in quick match, or just like in rank in general, they're just trying to bring you down. Don't be intimidated by it. Like, and also, when survivors kite well, when they predict your blink, when they, like let's say an Enchantress, when she gets her stacks, wait, how long does it take for an Enchantress to get her stacks? Around 20 seconds, right? 20-second kite, right? Right? Wait, let's go to Survivor. Where's Enchantress? Enchantress is here. Ape Curse, how long does it take? Does not say, but we can say like, we can say a good like 20 seconds, 25 seconds for one stack, right? So it takes 25 seconds for one stack because she always gets 3 stacks from me for some reason, even though I don't statue her. So like, let's say Enchantress, if she manages to get 3 stacks, it's because she kited you well, let's be fair, because Enchantress does not have any stacks at early game at all, right? So she's quite weak early game. So like, let's say an Enchantress kited you very well, pallet stunned you so well, predict your blink so well. You kind of have to give them the credit, right? You kind of have to give them the credit, because like, they deserved it. Like, they kited you well, let's be fair. As a top tier hunter, if you kite me well, I compliment you. And I learn from it. I'm like, okay, so what did I do wrong? What I did wrong is, I should have placed a Sculptor there. I should have been more patient with my statues. I should have, you know, this and that. Or even when you're playing maybe Anne, oh, I should have like aimed my skills properly. I should have, I don't know, I should have like utilized my cats properly. I should have exploded my cats. What else is there? Let's say, wait, who else is there? Actually, I forgot hunters. Let's say Bloody Queen. Oh, Bloody Queen. Oh, what did I do wrong? I mirrored wrong. I placed my mirror at the wrong spot. Maybe I should practice my mirrors, right? When you compliment survivors, you know what you're doing wrong. Let's be fair, right? You know what you're doing wrong. Even if they did put down all pallets and then vault a pallet and got their pallet boost, you know, that's fine. You tried your best. But like, if you're very annoyed, I really suggest taking this. I'll be making a persona guide too. I'm gonna make guides for hunters, right? Because apparently none of the top tier hunters are doing that currently. Cats isn't doing it, iAlien isn't doing it. Blebber made a few videos which I'm really appreciative of. Geisha Gaming made a few videos which I'm really appreciative of, but she's busy, so we can understand. I read her community post. But like, why is there no top tier hunters literally making guides out there for people? I don't understand. So like, I'll be losing my S badge, because like, I don't really... Badges don't, like, also on that thing, badges don't matter. Badges really don't matter. Badges is just there saying, oh, I played this Survivor, I love this Survivor, I played this like Hunter / Survivor for so long. That's why I have this badge, yada yada yada. But like, it does mean you're good, I can understand. It does mean you're good, but like, honestly, badges don't really mean anything once you climb up the ranks, right? You can get kited by a perfume or no badge. I got kited by a perfume or no badge. But like, honestly, kudos to her. She did so well against me. She mind gamed me. She like used her perfume correctly. She did a lot of things correctly. Let's be fair, right? So like you need to be able to give survivors compliments so that you can learn from it too. Oh, what did I do wrong? This, that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Now, let's talk about toxicity in general because I think I drifted off that by accident, right? So toxicity, you're gonna meet that everywhere no matter what. And then what's the best thing you can do? Ignore. That honestly, that is the best advice I can give you. I've had so many, and I mean so many survivors to provoke emo on me at gate. And I just ignore it. I know it's hard to ignore. I genuinely know it's hard to ignore. Because at the start I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Just get the feck out, fam. Just get the feck out. Just get the feck out. Right? Just get the feck out, fam. I don't need you here. You know what I mean? Like it's I understand it's really annoying, but like, you know, it's just it's things that you have to deal with. It's always gonna be there. If you don't get them this time, you're gonna get them the next time. Just remember that. Us hunters, we always have an advantage over survivors, and we learned that. I understand Cipher Rush is a thing. I understand that the 60 seconds down is very important. But you live, you learn, right? But also, when you're dealing with toxicity, you should never be toxic. Let's be fair. Do not use this emote on anyone. Do not use threaten emote on anyone. Like, if they were being toxic to you, you're not supposed to be toxic. You don't be toxic back. Right? I understand you're angry, I understand you lost, but you have to live and learn. For those who literally provoke emote at you, like I can understand you're very angry because I get angry too, right? Because I get very angry too, we all do. But you should never use like these emotes at all. Using stickers is fine. I feel like using stickers is fine, right? I genuinely believe using stickers is fine because stickers just, you know, doesn't mean anything. To be fair, like stickers don't really mean anything. They're just like, you know, I have two Glatex stickers here. Like I just really like it. Stickers don't mean anything, right? So you can just spam stickers. That's fine. Graffiti stickers. That's all fine. Don't emo back at them. Honestly, don't hit chair as well. Like if you accidentally hit chair, that's okay. That's okay if you accidentally hit chair. I accidentally hit chair a lot of times. To be fair, right? So like, I understand it's very hard. I understand it's very hard. It genuinely is very hard for like all hunters out there, new hunters as well. Because of Cipher Rush, it's very intimidating and scary. So that's number 4. Number 5. Oh, what did I want to say about number 5? Well, I think I talked about most of it already. Yeah, when people are being toxic to you, don't be toxic to them back. Because like, if someone is being toxic to you and you go toxic back to them, not only one is that wasting your time, mood, and energy. Number 2, what makes you different from them? Do you understand what I'm? Do you guys understand? Like, what makes you different from them? What genuinely makes you different from them if they're toxic and then you turn toxic? Like you're the same you're the same like race, no being. You're like the same kin right now. Like, let's be fair. When someone like let's say a perfumer that does a dance emo and she kited you for 120 seconds, like I'm fine with that. I'm genuinely fine with that, like, except for when Gadachi does it, because he just does it all the time and it kind of just gets to my nerves sometimes. But like, when someone kites you for 120 seconds and they do the dance emote, yeah, that's really annoying, I agree, that's really annoying. But like, they did kite you for 120 seconds though, right? They did genuinely kite you for 120 seconds though, and it's a dance emote, right? It's not a provoke emote, it's not a laughing at you emote. It's just that they're happy that they've done really well. It's like you getting someone down in 5 seconds and you're very happy, and then you do the dice emote. Like it's just you being very happy. It's just survivors being happy that they kited for a long time. But when they do the provoke emote, that's a different story. I'm really sorry. That's a different story, fam. That is a different story. I've been getting provoke emotes from top tiers as well. literally by gate, when they looped me in a goddamn hospital and expects me to do well. Well, I probably should have done way better. I probably shouldn't be complaining. I probably should learn I need to bring peepers on Sacred Hearts Hospital from now on instead of Blink, because I can work without Blink now. But like for low tier hunters, that's hard. That's very hard, especially when you get looping hospital for low tier hunters who has to bring Blink, because like it's their safe spot for a tie. It's just safe. It's just not good. I understand. It's just not good. But like, you know, you will have like really nice top tier survivors out there too. I've met them and I've talked to them and they're really sweet. Well, I was playing Geisha and then like this gardener, like I probably showed you the gameplay already, but like this gardener like was like, oh, dancing, and then Perfumer was waving, and then I just came in from nowhere and a slap. She did. And then we were just talking about that post match. It was really fun. But like, there will be good and bad people out there, right? So like that's why don't be toxic. Don't be toxic to everyone. Like don't even start being toxic. Let's be honest, if someone looks down on you, they probably have no life. Like they have no life, fam. I'm sorry, you just have no life if you just want to like look down on someone. Like there's always going to be someone better than you out there, fam. You have no life if you're actually like this. Be like, bruh, what are you doing with your life? Like, it's like when you're starting out a new hunter and they say GG easy and you're just there like, okay, this is quick match. Okay. But like I didn't type anything on that because like I was like, I'm not dealing with this boy, and then I like went full Espadge against him. Anyways, aside from that, but like, what was the main topic again? But like, don't be toxic. Don't be toxic. Don't be toxic. No matter what you do as hunter or survivor, don't be toxic. Stickers are fine. I have to say, stickers are fine. There is some like, you know, emotes that are fine as well. There is some emotes that are fine as well. Let's be honest. Like we do it too as survivors. Like when you play survivors, you definitely will emote like. But I never bring the provoke emotes on any one of them. Like not once have I provoked a hunter. I probably used that agree emote a lot. Well, because of that I did good, right? But like, you know, don't use like toxic emotes. Don't use the thief provoke emote. Don't use the magician provoke emote. Don't laugh at hunters when they do bad. And like, don't laugh at survivors when they're doing bad as well. It's just a game, honestly. Like it's supposed to be played for fun, and like I'm not saying this to stop toxicity, right? I want my community to be non-toxic, wholesome, welcoming, all that jazz, and like understanding, opening, all that jazz. But like it's very hard. I will be muting more people that comes in the channel and be like, haha, hunters don't need to worry about randoms, haha, haha. And then when you're playing hunt, and then they were like, and then one of them was like, ha, I'm most likely one of the survivors that dominated you, haha, that's why you're complaining so much. Yeah, I fucking complained about Ento because of how long her bees were and how fast she literally moves. Bruh. She literally counters Bonbon and Sculptor, bruh. There's literally, I don't think, like, only Mary's counters her, but like when there's a Mary on the team, when there's an Ento on the team, they're gonna ban Mary. If they don't ban Mary, guess what? There's gonna be a Seer on the team to help this Ento. Wow. So new, isn't it? It's not like this isn't already meta. You know? Do you know what I mean, like? Because like I think Ento needs 6 hits, and by the time you've done 6 hits, that's around like... Let's to be fair, that's around like 100 seconds, Kaish. But now I think it's 4 hits, so that it's way better and it's way slower as well, so hunters can catch up. Because entomologists can counter Anne, that's stupid. Well, she can kind of counter Geisha too, but like entomologist literally counters every hunter, like literally every hunter. I think she counters Axe Boy Souls, like, okay, let's just go through this, right? Hunter counters dash, counter. Okay, wait. So this counters dash, counters the hook, counters the foggy blade, counters the spit. What does this counter? It doesn't really counter the dash, but like it makes it slower by 70%. So Ento can react. What is this? I'm not. Wait, does this cancel? Well, Blackguard can cancel, but do you know why Blackguard won't work? Because Ento literally moves faster than Blackguard, I'm quite sure, or just that little bit, or just that like. A little bit slower than Blackguard, but like still fast because you barely can catch up. What else is there? Joseph. I think Joseph counters Ento. But like, you can counter Joseph as well, let's be fair with the Cipher Rush. Just 2 or 1 Cipher and that's it. Next one. Mad Eyes. No one uses Mad Eyes in NAU. I'm sorry, no one uses it after the nerf. Next one. You have Feaster. Oh, does it counter Feaster? Oh wait, it kind of counters Feaster because when she's on B, she moves faster, so she can dodge better. Probably does not counter E-Drop, but like, who plays E-Drop? Well, I'm not saying that to like look down on E-Drop players. It's just she got nerfed and it's so bad. Counters Axe Boy's Soul. I think this is. I think Lucido counters as well, but you know what? You're not sure. Mary counters her for sure, but that's just hard. Counters Bonbon as well because she can move away from the bonds. Counters Anne as well because like Anne's dash just get cancelled. Probably counters Antonio, but like she can literally just dodge those strings way easier. Counters Sculptor as well because she can dodge this way too easily. Let's be fair. I'm gonna post another video of Entomologist who kited me for 120 seconds. That's just unfair. And listen, I didn't bring Blink. I brought Excitement for that. Yeah, that's just very unfair. And then like probably there's a Percy counters, but who plays Percy? You can just loop Percy and then he gets countered. Wheel. Oh, remember that Palu match that I posted on IVL? Oh, I feel so sorry for that Palu. And then Nayid. I think yeah, she can transition away from Nayid quite easily. But like hopefully after adjustment it's way better. You know what I mean? So like honestly though, when you're going against very strong Survivor, and I mean the Survivor themselves, like not the person playing it, but the Survivor themselves, the characters themselves. If you're going against, if you're forced to chase an Entomologist, you could be like, yeah, I'm gonna either lose or tie this. There's no winning. If there's a winning, there's like a 5% chance I can win, so this is very hard. Especially when you're playing a non-meta hunter, it's very hard. So like, but like don't be mad in post chat. Just say GG, learn your lesson and go. Say GG, learn your lesson and go. There's no point in being mad. I know I get salty. I know I do complain. I asked someone, do I complain? And then they were like, oh yeah, you complained a little bit. And I was like, oh okay, I see. And I try to learn from that. I try to learn, oh, you know, I know how there's a way to counter Victor. There's a way to counter Entomologist. I hope. I'm joking on that. There's a way to counter like Survivors. There's a way to counter First Officer. You know, like yeah, yeah. So like, it's really hard when you start out playing Hunter. That is for sure. But like, this is the mindset you need. I know this is gonna be is this a 20-minute video? This is a 20-minute video. But like, this is the mindset you need. No matter who you're playing. Like, I know this turned out very long video, but this is the mindset you need. Bring Blink first. Choose a hunter you love playing the most. Get someone down in 60 seconds or else you're gonna get Cipher rushed. Don't be toxic. If someone's being toxic to you and you're being toxic back to them, it doesn't make... There's no difference made in this. You are a toxic player too. When someone's being toxic to you, and then you're being toxic back to them, you're the same kin. It's like saying when someone robs your shop and then you rob that guy's shop that robbed you, you're both robbers. It doesn't make you any difference. Right? It doesn't make any difference. So like, number 4 is don't be toxic. Number 5 is you need to learn. You breathe in, think, rewatch the game that you played, learn what you did wrong. We all make mistakes in a game. That's why I never go out and say GG easy. That's why I never like emo. I never use any threaded emotes or bad emotes. I never complain when survivors use toxic emotes, provoke emotes, etc. You just have to learn. You just have to suck up and deal with it, because like that's just like it's this like, I'm not trying to give you a life lesson, but like this is gonna happen everywhere, even outside the game, right? You just have to take it in, breathe out, cry if you have to cry, because I cried before when I played this game, because fucking hell, when I started this, it's so hard. Countering Cipher Rush is one of the worst things I could ever done. There was no guides to help. Not one fucking guide. Why is there not a top hunter who's making guides? My god, that's just what annoyed me the most. So then, like, I'm gonna start making guides. I'm gonna start making how to counter rush. I'm gonna start making persona guides. I'm gonna start making how to counter every survivor guide. Why isn't there a top tier hunter who's doing this? So like, yeah, I'll be making guides more. I'll be losing my S badge as well. Don't plan on keeping it because badges don't mean anything. To be fair, badges actually don't mean anything. So like, yeah, choose one hunter only and then play her or him well, or it, because my lord, yeah, you get the joke. So like, yeah, that's hunter mindset from me. I'm sorry this became a very long video. I hope I entertained you and it taught you something. So like, yeah. So like, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of this video for today, sugar buns. I see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.